Most of the year there is school, and your kids are in the school. But then the school ends, and you still have the kids. This is even more true when you have more kids. When school's out, the kids might not have math, but every parent knows this equation. Kids with no school in the heat of the Phoenix summer means you're going to have a lot of kids inside. And kids inside either means chaos or screens. So we decided to go on a road trip. We'd get the kids out of the heat, we'd get us out of the heat, and spend some time together as a family. We could go in the car. Well, a big road trip. Maybe the van. Well, with our dietary requirements, we decided we needed a whole fridge, and that meant an RV, and the car, and the bikes. Phoenix spent most of the summer over 100 degrees, and we spent most of the summer under 80. That's 20 or 30 degrees cooler. But the weather wasn't the only thing that was great. We spent a summer making memories we'll never forget. But first we had to get the RV and the car ready to go. This is the car. How's it going?
Good.
Why are you pulling it apart?
Base plate. Pull it behind the motorhome.
Somebody has defaced our car. It's very exciting. This thing doesn't fit. Very good. Well, I got it to fit on my side because I'm really awesome. But Rajan is struggling on his side. All right, how heavy is that?
About to lead in my school backpack.
It's now nighttime. This has been an all-day affair. All right, and then what's that do?
Actuates the brakes if you come disconnected from your rig.
So we're almost ready to put the front on. But then the wiring has been quite the project.
Yeah,
And Rajan has just gotten dirtier and dirtier throughout the day. Rajan went to bed at about 2:30 this morning, finished the car. That's the car we're towing right behind us with the bikes on it. We are on the road again. We're just leaving Phoenix. Hey, Dor.
Hey.
How many times did we change the date we were leaving?
Three?
It's a whole lot of wires between the cars. We have this problem that it tops out at $100. Then you have to put a new credit card in. Floored up this hill. We are floored.
We don't have to worry about traffic stops because we're so slow. By the time we get there, it's already solved.
This beautiful park here in St. George, where we had dinner. You can see, but we're driving along and then slammed all the brakes on because there's a freaking cow in the middle of the road. Ansel did a school report on Goblin Valley and specifically requested we stop there. I'm glad he did because it was beautiful in an otherworldly kind of way. The filmers of the movie Galaxy Quest thought so too. This is Ansel's model of Goblin Valley, which is pretty amazing.
Hoodoo is a tall, thin spire of rock formed by erosion. Hoodoos typically consist of relatively soft rock topped by harder, less easily eroded stone.
Okay with that? So
You'll see this on the way to the left.
traffic jumping.
Documenting why our hikes go slow.
Hoodoos are formations commonly found on the Colorado Plateau and in the Badland regions.
Which one of you wanted to do canyoneering?
Well, we're doing it now.
Goblin Valley. Goblin Valley was cool.
They're the Rajans, and the other boys have gone through that hole in the rock, and we haven't seen them since. And here's Kaisa.
Hi.
Who wants a shower. She's annoyed there's no shower facilities down here at the bottom. Let's be real.
Because then I'd have to hike back out, and then I'd be crusty and dusty. Even worse, because I would have been wet, and then I would have gotten muddy.
Well, did you lay down, Bubby?
I will tell you about Goblin Valley State Park. Goblin Valley State Park has a rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars with over 500,000 visitors a year.
That was Goblin's lair.
Drama. This says low fuel, but we don't know how many miles that is. This canyon has just been going on forever and ever and ever. There's no gas station. Will we make it? We'll find out. This is the first gas station since the canyon. We made it. We are not stranded.
Kaisa! Where are you going? In Salt Lake City, we stopped at the Clark Planetarium, which is both free and super cool. We have all kinds of hands-on science, weather exhibits, and interactive chances to save the world from space attacks.
2.6 days in. Hey, you know what that is? Tornado Torrent.
The planetarium was fun. It had a lot of science things I like, but saving Earth and the tornado makers were fun.
I did this, but I put the wrong end on this. Because I need to clarify.
Where you would hit the targets with the ping pong ball.
This because
It's proof I'm not crazy. I'm cold.
she has like scientific proof that her hands are very cold.
That's it right there.
2, 3. Oh, you guys did a pretty good job. We really enjoyed our Salt Lake campsite, including picnic tables and showers.
Where's my second slide?
We couldn't just quit our jobs to travel all summer, so we explored some days, worked other days. My company has an office in Salt Lake, so while we were there, I spent a few days working in the office. And that's how I found out they have different snacks than the Phoenix office. On our way out of town, we stopped at the Hill Aerospace Museum, which had planes from Kitty Hawk to modern jets.
Tell me what this is.
It's the Bombay.
The Bombay.
Yeah. Bombay.
He looked like he was part of the group, but that's actually RJ.
So you could walk up to one of the machine guns mounted on an airplane and smell gunpowder. That big one over there? In Fat Boy.
The museum had over 70 aircraft on display.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, it's like a bubble.
So
What does this look like? A handgun. And it's...
The War Airplane Museum.
yeah.
Very cool.
Dead.
You like which one?
I like the ones with the random paintings, like on the sides. Those are fun.
I like the A-10 Warthog.
Which one is that?
The green one over there.
Why?
It's just a cool plane.
Probably either the Blackbird or the, Invader.
Which one's Invader?
That big black one over there.
Oh, with all the guns?
9 bombs on each wing, 3 guns on each wing, 7 guns on the nose, and a very cool name.
Okay.
The Nighthawk. This is the Nighthawk.
Oh, this one. And what's cool about it?
It's the first stealth plane that was made by the U.S. and one of the first stealth planes.
We had to run really fast to be in this photo because this jet travels at 2,000 miles per hour. That's twice the speed of a bullet, or almost as fast as a toddler who stole your phone. Throughout this trip, it was amazing to travel through farmlands and fields, mountains and meadows, and to watch the scenery change from desert to water.
Cute.
A long trip like this with your family takes a lot of planning, patience, gas, and a whole lot of drive.
We took that 89.
Which was really pretty.
It was pretty. Took that up to Jackson. Pulled in the parking lot and through the refrigerator across the RV.
We turned a corner and the top trim fell off and we saw all the screws jingled out. We came in late at night and couldn't find an open spot, so we parked next to the road and slept. The next morning, we got up early and went scouting for a prime camping spot. We think that colorful fan is leaving, and then we're gonna steal the spot. Solar panels, the bikes, the RV. Guys, we've been playing D&D all day.
Character sheets, and even then, soon.
Okay. She's got makeup on and her hair done because she's awesome like that.
And her tummy hurts.
And her tummy hurts because it's not awesome like that.
My tummy is going.
Oh, the flatty patties. Flatty patties happening.
I played with
the dogs I was allowed to play with.
The kids enjoyed playing with walkie-talkies and binoculars.
Is your thing on?
There was another like random historical site. We were not quite dark yet. We figured we'd go hit that before calling it a day. And we went down and it was a old homestead site. You know, some of the structures were still standing. A homestead ranch, and some horse wrestler got shot or something like that. We walked around, looked at the buildings, and admired the fact that people once occupied the structures. We visited Jackson Hole and saw the iconic antler arches, which are from the local National Elk Refuge.
After Goblin Valley and Salt Lake, we went up to Jackson Hole, and then we went to Yellowstone.
Good. Good. Thank you. 4th grade pass, awesome. And a junior ranger.
Several gift shops had books on people who die at national parks, and after taking kids, I can see why. Soren, that's enough. No more down.
How are you?
Just filming you, filming. This is our second pilot car on this trip.
It's a big move.
And we have like front row seats, baby.
You still got a helmet for me? Thank you.
Is that to Arch?
RJ, I'm kind of low on hands. Okay, cool. RJ.
Thank you.
Hi.
Back in here, or is that?
Where are we going? To a geyser. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Old Faithful, but it's a different one.
Lone Star Geyser.
Lone Star Geyser. Torrin, why are there geysers? What happens?
So, Yellowstone is a active volcano. And that when water gets heated, it expands.
In 1872, Yellowstone was the first national park to be established. Yellowstone has 2.2 million acres and over 4 million visitors each year. That makes it sound like there should be a half acre per tourist, but at any given time, all 4 million tourists are actually in the Old Faithful parking lot. This is the trail we're biking along this river. We made it here. That was a beautiful ride. In 1882, two Northern Pacific Railroad surveyors working in the Upper Geyser Basin came upon the geyser and assumed because of its remote location that they were the first to discover it. They named it Lone Star Geyser in their notes. The Lone Star Geyser erupts every 3 hours. First is a more minor eruption, and then 20 minutes later, a major eruption. We carefully timed our arrival to miss the major eruption by about half an hour, so we waited for quite a while to see it. Okay, is that higher than the trees? What do we think? Oh, I think it might be now.
I think the smoke stuff is.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Oh my gosh! I see drops like all the way up there. It doesn't look giant.
The cloud from the mist is kind of cool. It's yours.
It smells like eggs now. Eggs! And Dad came this way. They got me over it. It's freezing. You said it was boiling. It's freezing.
It is boiling. It cools down by the time it blows over. The Lone Star Geyser shoots water up to 45 feet in the air. The eruption lasts around 30 minutes. For comparison, Old Faithful reaches up to 185 feet and lasts about 5 minutes.
Biking to Lone Star Geyser was very enjoyable.
Hello. So, Speedy Mommy.
I really just liked the path of going through the trees when usually whenever we bike we're just in dead grass and rock.
Well, this wasn't here a couple hours ago. Yeah.
In the road. That was not there like 2 hours ago when we came by.
I know. That's the broken over tree, blown over tree.
That is the path to the Lone Star Geyser. And there's now a tree blocking the way. So we just had to go around a little bit. Over a log. You can see it. You can smell it actually. It smells like fresh cut timber.
My bike is super duper dirty.
Everybody's bike is dirty, Bob. All right, RJ, lead the way. Good job.
How did you get your backpack not dirty?
Or what?
Not muddy.
How about yours, Tor?
That one. Nah.
Not really.
How was that ride?
It was super hot.
That was amazing.
There was a tree. Now I smell like rotten eggs. Look.
Yes, you got yours dirty.
Amazing. Adults, you want to stand up.
Super pretty.
Chocolate and blue.
There by Carol Hingham.
Does that go?
It's Old Faithful. Old Faithful shoots between 3,700 and 8,400 gallons of boiling water each time it erupts, which is about how much water the kids use each time they do dishes.
Yeah. Now that's an epic.
And thus began our summer adventure.